Hi folks, it's Walkie, talkie. Now, I'm looking at the topic of law, right? Because I've seen a lot of court cases go towards the Sheriff Court and the High Court for causing undue fear and alarm. You know what, I'm quizzical of it, to be fair. I really am, right? Anybody who's watching this that went to my schools I attended as a child, I realised I got fucking savagely bullied, right? And the amount of fear and alarm I had to suffer, and the police couldn't do fuck all about it. In fact, you didn't go to the police about fear and alarm, you just had to put up and fucking shut up, right? And then you see these people, maybe person A and person B are on an online spat, and one, maybe person B, because he got shown up for doing something that isn't quite right, takes the whole matter to the police. Person A gets arrested and sent to court and to answer the charge of causing fear and alarm, right? And they usually maybe get also charged with 127. But the thing is, I think it's absolutely fucking ridiculous that that is an actual thing that people can get arrested and charged for. I think it really is stupid. I mean, I had to deal with the absolute worst of the worst. You know, my school wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best. But the people inside it were all dirty, degenerate fuckbags, and what they put me through, I would say, didn't just qualify for undue fear and alarm, but a lot more, especially when it got sexual, right? And when I hear of people, getting 200 hours, a bunch of fines, and some anger management course to go to, just because of some hearty words tossed from one person to the next online, I think that's absolutely fucking wild. I could totally understand the idea. See if it was, death threats, threats of violence, threats of damage in the car, you name it, that is absolutely fine. But when it's just, a back and forth and between two people, and it's maybe got a wee bit escalated, no, solve it between each other. But ultimately the law in Scotland is pretty retarded, right? And I'm just saying it, everyone else says the word retarded, so why don't I? If the dinner is good for you, it's also good for me. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm just an observant in this scenario, and to actually witness stuff like this going into a courtroom is actually pretty stupid. I mean, if there has been any form of criminality in any of the example cases, right, could they not just be dealt with FPN tickets sort of from the police instead of this mad formality bullshit? And the thing is, whilst the courts in Glasgow, the Sheriff Court's the biggest one in Europe allegedly, right? There are big, serious situations going on. The lass has been raped, sexually assaulted. The grooming gangs at SNP don't want to touch with a shitty stick, but or any government, let's be honest, right? There are things like, money laundering out of a company. An employee has found the credentials to the bank book and has been found in their pockets. They are not getting seen in any expedite manner. Arson, industrial sized drug dealing, industrial sized drug what was it called, cultivation, there's a lot of things that are just getting sidelined, you know, like the guy got bashed over the head with a bottle and has got, let's say, clear disfigurement. Oh no, fear and alarm. Oh yeah, somebody disagreed with me on my Instagram, and oh yeah, they were a bit abrasive. Yeah, I call it fear and alarm. No, the shit I went through in school not just constitutes fear and alarm, but it actually is overkill in that legal definition. It borders into other crimes, right? And when I see shit like that on, like, a Digger or, you know, other sources, stating when people have been taken to court and given a variation of punishments, it's ridiculous. There was one person recently, right, a judge threw the fucking book at him. It was, apparently he only didn't get jail because the local jail was full. So this judge went absolutely heavy duty with the punishments, and the person's criminal defence lawyer quite rightly actually says, hey, wait a minute, no, some of these are totally over the top, disproportionate, a kind of calling logic, yeah. And the thing is, if I have had to deal with fear and alarm all my life without a solitary help whatsoever, I think nothing should change in that front, right? I mean, the ridiculous thing I heard was two people were talking about computer games. One liked one game and the other didn't like that game, and just because the other person didn't like that computer game and they weren't exactly complimentary about articulation of that fact, that other person got to police, 7 a.m, door open, dragged out in front of a judge. You know, usual thing with first appearance in front of a judge is the usual, I declare my name is X and I live at that place and my NI number is that, right? But it did turn out that he got 100 hours just because he doesn't like a computer game. God help us, we're fucked. Anyway folks, if you like this little video, you know what to do, and then until next time.